Good evening, this is Michael Letting Freedom. Hey, today I'm going to be cooking a little short rib tips. Here I'm mixing up my season. Here in this season I got a little paprika, a little garlic onion powder, a little pepper, and a little parsley. And I'm going to mix it up and get it all marinated here. Mix it in well. Make sure the season get into all of the rib tips here and get it saturated pretty good. And once I get it saturated, I'm gonna go over here and I got my stove all heated up right now. Add a little oil here, a little granola oil. Put a little oil in here and I'm gonna saute it a little bit on the stove, because it will be going into the oven. I didn't feel like going outside on the grill, so we're gonna saute it here a little bit on the stove and get them a little nice and browned a little bit here. Just get them browned on top on both sides and just flip them over. Do each piece to your liking, to your browning. I just want to get a nice little crisp browning to seal that flavor in. Flip them over on both sides. Make sure both sides is well sauteed, and we're gonna go ahead and get them all nice and evenly brown, crisp on both sides here. As I flip them over here, yeah, let's get them nice and crispy here. And, get them all nice, situated. Make sure we get them evenly cooked. Try to get them flat as possible. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get them, bring them down, bring the heat down a little bit while I prep my other pan. You can put them in the oven. So once these get nice and brown on the side, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking removing them, putting them on the pan over here. Got my pan laid out, aluminum foil in the cooking sheet, and got them so it don't stick to this pan. And we're gonna go ahead and lay them down, dress, put them on the cooking sheet pan, and we're gonna go ahead and start putting some aluminum foil on them. We're gonna wrap aluminum foil to seal in so it can get a little moisture in the juice and trap that heat in, so we can evenly cook them in the oven. And get the oven preheated already at 350. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna seal this up pretty good, and we're gonna stick them in the oven for about an hour. And then once that hour is over, I'm gonna take them out, and then we're gonna remove them from the pan from an hour. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll flip these over on the other side. I'll go ahead and turn them over on the other side, and then I'll let this side go for another hour as well. It's pretty juicy in there, so we don't need to add any juice to the pan or anything in the water. Just flip them over, get them all flipped over, and then we'll stick them back in the oven for another hour or so. Get them nice and tender. They're already tender, I can feel them. Pretty tender. They don't take much for these short tips. They get tender pretty quick. So here it is. We pulled it out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dab them with some barbecue sauce. Most people brush your barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce, you don't want to brush it. You want to dab it on there. You know, you want to get a nice thick coat on there. Dab it on there. And get them all nice and coated pretty good on each one of the rib tips. Just dab it like so. Dab it like so with your barbecue brush right there, and get them nice and coated. Then what I do, I'll flip them over on the other side, and I'll do both sides as well before sticking them back in the oven. And that way the top will be good, and then I can take them back out about 10 minutes later and flip them over and do the same thing for the other side. Put some more sauce on there, saturate them pretty good with some sauce, and we'll get them nice and laced. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. So go ahead and dab them up, Get them dabbed up pretty good. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been in the kitchen doing barbecue. But once I take them out, flip them over on the other side, like I said, take them out an hour, about 20 minutes, I'm sorry. I put the barbecue sauce on 20 minutes. And just stick them a little bit. And just flip them over. And we take them out. And this is what we looking like. The one is missing because I took it out because it didn't want that much sauce on my nephews. I'm actually cooking for my nephews here. And I'm gonna lace them with a little bit more barbecue sauce, dry them up pretty good, and then I'll stick them back in the oven for about 10 minutes. Give them a little bit more sauce on them. Stick them back in the oven for about another 10 minutes, and they should be nice and juicy. While we wait on that, I'll do some little asparagus right quick. Put them in the saucepan right here. Do a few little asparagus real quick. Got a little butter in the pan and put a little asparagus in there, and we'll wait on the ribs to come out. And then you know what time it is. Yes, sir. It's that time. Yes, sir. Voila. Look at that. Woo. Woo. Got that sweet baby Ray on them too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, I appreciate you guys watching as always. Until the next one. Bye now. Peace. One love.